Welcome back to the 5-Minute Podcast.
Today we're discussing a spoopy topic.
Very
somewhat.
spooky.
We are talking about murders.
Only murders.
Only murders.
That's right. And more specifically, some of the female gender's obsession with murders.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I have so many coworkers and friends that, like, that's their go-to form of entertainment or fascination. And it boggles me.
Boggles my mind. Because on the one hand, sure, it might be entertaining, but on the other hand, those people cannot handle walking to take out their garbage at 9 p.m.
Yeah, I feel like it traumatizes them. There was this podcast that I was listening to a friend listen to, and this woman had been abducted and had her arms hacked off with a hatchet. And she's just over there having a great time. Just, oh, this is a great episode. Would you like some hummus and crackers? And I'm over here going, I need therapy.
Are you kidding me? This is your entertainment?
I need extensive therapy after that. I mean...
And it's okay that you need therapy after
yeah,
that,
that's
because
great.
you're not seeking out that as entertainment
Yes.
and not obsessed with it.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. No. But I mean, I feel like it's one thing to watch like a violent show.
Right.
Right, like action adventure or maybe a murder mystery, sure. But like it's another thing to consume that day in, day out. I even had an acquaintance say that she went to bed to a murder podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going, that's gotta mess with your psyche.
One thing, an adjacent subject that I am interested in is true crime interrogation videos.
Oh,
where the host will talk about the mannerisms of a murderer and break down the psychological techniques that an investigator is using to get the truth out of that person.
That's actually fascinating. So it examines the examiner of...
It examines the interaction itself.
Oh.
So it'll be in an interrogation room,
Mm-hmm.
and they will pause during certain moments and they'll say, this is known as the da-da-da method. And this is what faking to be insane looks like.
That's interesting. Because I would love to kind of see like what goes on in the minds of that interaction.
And it's also not to toot my own horn, but it is also quite horrifying.
Yeah.
Like the true crime podcasts. And it'll make you question your own psychic stability, psychological stability.
Speaking of affecting yourself psychedelically or whatever, do you feel like kind of this wave of popularity surrounding murder with the podcast, the TV shows, the girls loving this, do you think it kind of in a way creates like an unhealthy fame for these people that like go out and then do these murders because they know, oh, I'm going to be on next week's episode?
I do believe that when you begin to put people on a pedestal, there's a small percentage of people that will look at that and say, I want to be put on that same pedestal.
Yeah.
So there's other people that would say that's far too insane for me, but there is that small percentage of people that might glorify that and seek it out.
You get on any like Michael Myers forum, and half the crowd is like rooting for him.
Poor Michael Myers.
What a guy. Just a victim, I guess, according to them.
Well, thanks for being the victim of a 5-Minute Podcast. We'll see you next time.